you that never goes away. I still have stress dreams about missing exams or not having studied for something. And then I'll wake up, I'll be like, wait a second, I'm not in school anymore.
Jokes on you, I
My
didn't have
bad
any
dreams
stress
are
until I
normally a
hit
bit more
college.
abstract.
Yeah, all my stress dreams about loved ones dying in front of me. I genuinely wake up incredibly upset.
Have you guys
So,
have you guys
should be
ever
proud
felt
about myself.
have you guys ever felt pain in a dream?
I don't know.
Yeah, you
Like-
get mild sensations.
Like,
in
I mean, no,
dreams,
did I ever tell you about the time that I had a dream where someone stabbed me in the fucking back with a scythe, and I woke up like half awake, half asleep, and I could feel it. It was really fucking scary.
I get sleep
Yeah.
paralysis sometimes.
I guess I used to get really bad
That's
sleep
really
paralysis.
if I slept on the wrong side, I'd like kind of half wake up, or I wouldn't be like my eyes open, but I'd be able to feel my arms and legs a little bit, but enough to move them. And I'd be trying to like call out, being like, because I knew that if someone just nudged me, I'd probably wake up.
Yeah,
I
it feels like you can't breathe.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. And I was trying to be like, help, help.
Yeah.
But I couldn't get my touch.
I used to get that all
And
the
you
time.
try
I
and,
used to
like,
hear voices as well.
Move your leg. I never heard any voices, but it was just I'd be like, felt like I was trapped in my body, was getting smaller, and there's like I was trying to like move my arms and shit, but it was just like futile. Yeah, and then normally I would just go back to sleep, but it's fucking shit.
I can force myself awake out of sleep paralysis, but I have to try really hard.
Don't
It
you just have
usually
to like
gives me a
hold your breath?
migraine. No, for me it's just like I have to constantly roll my eyes back into my head until it like kind of snap awake. It sounds really weird, but it's the only way I've ever managed to get out of it. Because otherwise I just lie there. Because I sleep face down on the bed, and I can't breathe. I can feel somebody sitting on my back, and usually they'll like whisper things in my ear. Thank God I haven't had it for like months now, but I used to get it all the time.
That was just Kilroy.
Yeah. He literally. I'd have someone on my back and they'd be like, "Are you awake now?" And I couldn't respond to them, and they'd be like, "You better wake up soon." I'd be like, "Oh fuck." Looks like Victor's trying to get it to.
Yeah, I was just trying to tell him like, he keeps trying to see if he can get it to work, but it like seems to crash. So I'm telling like, oh, close all your other programs, because like memory can be a problem.
If Ben can play it, I'm sure he can.
Yeah.
I did crash again the other day, but it was it had only been one time. It was a lot before.
You might just have to reinstall it if it keeps.
My graphics
crashing.
card is 6 years old, but it still has 1 GB of RAM on it. Turned the textures all the way down. Turned off the shadows. Turned off anti-aliasing. Runs like a dream. Capped it at 60. I cap it at 30 actually. I don't care enough.
Oh, I'm gonna have to port forward if I don't know. I was looking to see if I can make server.
Oh yes.
I mean, it's fine if we.
My Minecraft server in year 11, dude. You can move port forward.
Yeah,
Oh.
I used to know how to port forward, but I don't
used
even know
to
what the password for my
yeah.
router is anymore.
Yeah, I used to have a thing where I would port forward. I make the IP of my router static somehow, and then you could port forward that, and it worked for like LANing a Minecraft server. Couldn't do it online. I can only do it over LAN, but it's good though.
You can rent a server, I think.
Yeah, and the game's £40 now. Yeah. Yo, how old are you boys? How much did you pay for Minecraft? I paid £8 for the alpha.
Yeah,
I
think
don't
that's
remember.
the same.
I was
for
on
mine.
Alpha or something.
Oh, they got rid of it. They
Before
used to be-
Hunger, bro.
No, before Hunger. That was the good days. Back when we used to play it in browser, and
Yeah.
you'd play the one where you had to the lava would rise and you'd have to build a house.
When you only had creative mode and you're walking around with people building like loads of bullshit out of multicolored blocks.
Man, that takes you back to the good old days.
Oh, does it have an ini file? Maybe he can try and run it on low. Like just put SCP.
Hey
lab.
Raph, what's the IP address of our router?
He's gonna shout it down the hall.
52550.
Just Google what's my IP address.
That's the IP of the router.
Yeah, nothing else running, taking up CPU before I boot the game.
I will wait till we're all
Oh,
ready.
one
since the fucking
second.
music annoys me.
It's just an off-key Halloween thing.
Failed to check digital signature.
Oh, if you got that, restart Steam.
Oh.
I think. Might be wrong.
Fucking, of course, the AVGN plays the Gibson SG. Music, normie.
Music, power.
Dad rock.
No, don't call Tony Hawk music dad rock. He's like 40. He's 39.
Tony Hawk?
Tony Hawk's 39. Tony Hawk's
yeah,
like 50.
off.
Yeah, Tony Hawk was.
Tony Hawk is 39.
Yeah, Tony Hawk was 7 when he was in Police Academy.
Oh god, that microphone.
Ben, have you just entered somebody's game?
These guys just hanging out with Peanut. They just troll him and they just trap him. They just trap Peanut in the elevator. They just push the elevator up and down. But it's like the other SCPs are bullying. It's pretty fun. Poor Peanut. It's not his fault he can't move.
How could this happen?
It's so loud in the menus and they're not in the game.
I just turned the menu down.
I'll have to see if there's the option for. Oh yeah, there it is.
Oh, that's. Hey, Jack.
There we go.
I had buddies sorting out a dedicated server.
I'm just looking into it.
I don't know if he's getting an actual. I don't know if it's doable. He's seeing if it's doable or not.
I mean,
Any
we
work
can
with
going
it.
back to that
Just need to
Russian
make
one.
sure I've got into my router now.
Going back to that other one's
You have a
fine.
password for your own room, bro.
Yeah.
I didn't know the landlord would cuck you that much.
Well, no, they always have that. It's just written on the router there.
Oh, okay.
For some reason, I've create. Have you done this, Jake? Did you create port forwarding for For Honor? Because I see there's 2 existing port forward mappings. One's called For Honor TCP, one's For Honor UDP.
No. No, that was the landlord. Yeah, no, I did. I can't remember how I did it, but I did it years back.
You can have
That's why our
40.
internet connection's been so bad the last 2 years. It's been
Yeah.
going through this wrong address.
Yeah, you can have fucking 40 people in a server at one time.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's absolute
are.
hell. It used to be 20.
The game's meant to be big because there's so many different teams. Like, you're supposed to have both the Ninetale Fox and the Chaos Spawn at the same time.
Really?
Yeah.
We're sure they instantly kill each other because they spawn right next.
Well, I think they'd rather run inside and help.
They kill each other. It's definitely within the space of like 10 minutes. Like it's real soon.
How the fuck do you play as security in this game?
I don't know. I think they're kind of just like for
Are they just a mean jobber like team or something?
I think you're supposed to like go find the scientists and help them escape, but you're nowhere nearly as well equipped as the guys that come later are. So you're just sort of fucked. All you can do is really like try and kill the SCPs and then just die for the scientists pretty much.
You just gotta get the scientists out and kill the D-boys.
Hmm.
Because basically, from what I understand, I watched that video and it was like, there's just like levels to it. It's like the D boys are only going to get help once some people have died and respawned as the
Chaos.
as the team who are just trying to. Yeah, it's basically split between people who are trying to protect
people.
facility staff
Yeah.
and like the SCP is basically just something to be
Dirty.
avoided by
Yeah.
most people.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm interrupting.
No, not at all.
So but I assume there is the slight. Is there surely there's like I know we've been playing the sort of this meme thing where sort of the scientist and the D boys are sort of working together, but they aren't. Sort of
Yeah,
like-
they're kind of forced to at the
Yeah,
beginning.
they are, and then later on when the military dudes show up, they get forcibly split up because the military dudes will be trying to kill one of them.
Yeah, it was like when me and Kamal ran into Buddy, and he was
Yeah.
a scientist, I was a D-boy, and I immediately got back in the lift.
Yeah. Or when I was a scientist and fucking Buddy got a gun.
Buddy's got a gun.
D-boy found a gun, oh no!
Victor said, like, I don't know if I told him to restart Steam, but I don't know if it did anything. But
What's going
like,
on with
he keeps on saying it failed to check a digital signature. SCPSL.
That's like an ad block, firewall thing, right? That sounds like he's got an antivirus blocking it.
Avast.
Avast antivirus has been updated.
Why do they call it
I got
Norton
that problem
36?
when I first turned the game on, but I just restarted my computer. but
That's my
probably
dad used to have
solutions
as well.
wasn't
Do
needed.
that really loudly every like hour.
Oh,
Avast antivirus.
Yeah. Yeah, my dad my dad like when I came to my room to ask me what does Windows 10 is going to update when you restart mean, and I was like, it means it's going to update Windows. Like, do I have to do it? It's like, it's your choice. He'll do it anyways.
You can opt out.
And then he got a little bit annoyed. He was like, I don't know these things, and I'm like, okay, fair enough. I understand you don't understand like what Windows and shit is, but like. It's just not that. It was just when I walked there, I was like, oh man, I was doing something. You called me for this.
What is it? What is it with dads and getting angry and not understanding things? Like it's just like
We'll all be like that one day. When
Yeah. Like fucking Xbox 940 fucking doesn't even work properly. Push the 8
Yeah, I'm like that now. I go on my Xbox One, and I'm like, yo, where the fuck is anything? I hate
yeah, well,
this
that's 'cause
UI
the
so
Xbox
much.
One UI's fucking dog shit.
Yeah, I think the
It's like-
PS4 UI is annoying as well. Like media and movies and TV are two different things. I always
Yeah,
get them
like-
confused.
It's like, bro, you wanna watch Netflix? You wanna watch Netflix? You want the little game icons or like an open disc tray like, in the bottom right of the screen, like really fucking tiny, and the whole thing's like, check out this new Netflix show, buy this game. From the
I just fucking despise. It's really hard to access the store. It's really hard to go to the store and buy things on the Xbox One.
I don't know why we have to go to this minimalism block bullshit. I hate it so much.
I like
Yeah.
it.
I like the PS4 UI. That
Yeah.
makes sense to me. But the Xbox One UI is so.
To be fair, at
cluttered.
least it is cluttered. Yeah, the PS4 one, I just find it annoying because like the games are fine, but you have to like go up and then there's all these little options, and I always forget what the fuck is what. So like when I want to find,
shop is shit as well though.
yeah,
Well,
In my opinion,
Nintendo's the
it-
opposite problem, doesn't it? Of its being just too, not
mean-
enough features.
Yeah, like it really does feel like sparse and tacked on. It's bizarre. Like, oh well, I think Steam, thank God, is really useful. Is really good to get through.
Yeah.
When
yeah. I just wish they didn't have to. I just hate that they have to update their fucking library UI, and it still looks like shit. I
Yeah.
liked the old one. I don't know what this one just makes it run worse.
Oh, I like the current one.
I always forget where the fuck my screenshots of my workshop are.
Oh, that's fair. No.
Like when you go to screenshots, you got the picture of the screenshot, and if you click it, it gives you this new thing where it's like, oh, you can share the screenshot. But I just want to get it on my computer and share it, like you guys. I got to click manage my screenshots, show on disk, and then show
Oh yeah.
and show
I
Jack
just,
getting fucked by
I
Bird.
snip into all the screenshots
There
straight
you
from
go.
Steam.
have you guys heard anything from Connor, by the way?
Yeah, he said he won't do it this week, but maybe next. So I'll remind
Ah.
him when we do it. Yeah.
Oh fuck you.
Are we jumping are we jumping in the Rusky server?
Oh, we'll wait for Victor for like a little bit longer, but I mean we can, I guess.
What about Kieran?
Yeah, I don't think he
Ah,
liked
he'll-
it, to be
Kieran
fair.
will turn up whenever he turns up.
When he's finished with his nap.
International man of
It's a
mischief.
guide for the dedicated server, referencing a file that doesn't exist. So
So Patrick, this video you looked up, was it explaining like the meta of this game, or?
Yeah, kind of. I mean, it's overly long and it goes into too much detail. Like, apparently you can learn all the randomized layouts, like,
Yeah, I imagine you could.
but it's just going like the first 10 minutes just basically explain what each role should be doing.
Is there anything that we've been doing like particularly wrong? You think that we should consider?
And no, not necessarily. We're just having fun, like.
That's important thing.
But obviously the game's balanced for like
Yeah, a lot
quite
more
few
people.
More people, yeah.
Yeah, I might actually kill Discord when we go into instead of just me and my mic. I might actually kill Discord.
Why?
That way, save RAM space. That's what mine keeps crashing because I run out of RAM.
Yeah, go for it, man.
I'm gonna do that. At least it doesn't make a difference.
hang on. What is my
Let me Google that for you.
Oh,
Google what is Buddy's IP address.
Oh, I do that sometimes. It's faster than fucking doing an IP config thing in your CMD or whatever.
Yeah,
Just
it really
faster.
is.
It's just faster to. It's like it's so stupid, but it's so quick.
Is it stupid?
Well, it's because you're like. I guess in theory you should know it. It's like googling what is my phone number. If Google knows your
Nah,
phone
we're
number.
not- It's not. IP address isn't up there.
I guess, but
Yeah.
it just feels like something you should like kind of have a general idea of what it might be. But I guess not. Just a string of numbers.
I've never needed it.
It's Mew's brand new album.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Buddy. When I leave my team, they're gonna need a new IT champion.
not again. Your server won't be visible on the public server list. Oh, okay. You can do
Yeah, we have
direct
to
connect.
direct connect here, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Try this. Oops.
No, no, buddy.
Don't dox me, bros.
Direct connect, enter
I'm
IP.
sending that to the.
Wait, so what do we do with this? We put this into.
Wait, am I
Direct
allowed to...
connect. I'm connecting, bro.
Disconnected. The specified host is not available.
I'm connecting now. But it's just your whole house. All the power in your building's gonna go.
Yeah, specified host is not available.
If Lidl's gonna have no power. Gonna blow the master fuse. Yeah, I got disconnected as well. Host not available.
I mean, it's fine, buddy. We can just go to that Russian server.
I know. Do come
You
along.
get to me.
Sorry, buddy, we're not MLG enough.
There were two dudes that there were two boomers that run up to the pub earlier.
Am I supposed to test this myself?
That's a good point.
How
Actually.
can I get?
Get a laptop.
Would I even? Yeah. Would I
Do you-
even be able to?
Do you just
Well-
direct connect yourself?
I don't know. Am I even allowed to launch SCP twice?
Nah, buddy, you gotta put in 128.0.0.1.
0800 double O.
1062.
There we go, base.
Asking Buddy. At a later point, you can use the laptop in the living room and my account.
1066. They're based Hastings. They're not based in Hastings. They're based in Bexhill. They're based fucking. They are literally at the top of my road where I grew up. They're not anywhere. They're like in the town next to Hastings. They're a
Maybe I
massive-
didn't forward the port properly.
Don't never trust them.
so it's all a lie.
Come on, what the fuck is that?
Probably the most local company.
It's from Japan. Sings. This guy goes up in a hot air balloon to try and use it as an internet like relay point or whatever, and he's like getting blasted by wind and keeps on saying, "No, I'm lucky. I'm not gonna die." And it has this awful art. It just like there's this awful art 'cause he's getting pelted by wind. It's really funny. like, Japan Sinks was so fucking funny. You guys should watch it. Because it's meant to be really serious, but has really funny parts. Because it's like really dumb and really badly like made. It's really amateurish. There's also a kid who keeps on talking about wanting to compete in esports. And he's always playing as Vita. Meanwhile, there's like a huge, like massive earthquakes keep occurring. It's just really funny. Oh man, this is worse than the time I was in SCP Simulator. SCP. What's this game actually called? Secret Laboratory.
I can't tell if he's Arabic or just an SCP.
Bing bong, bing bong, bing bing bong.
Yeah, and like the SCP is the Kraken, and he has that gay voice that they always give, like the alien had.
Oh yeah.
They're just like, oh hey Peter. He's like, oh.
Oh god.
Yeah, you know that one, yeah.
Epic.
I can imagine now. It is almost as bad as that time we found Lanky in heavy containment. Don't look at him!
Got a list of all the devices that are connected to this router at some point. They all got random names like Huawei P10 Lite, and Galaxy S8 Wireless.
What about the
just my
Sony?
mobiles.
What about the Sony Xperia, buddy?
Got
When
one
was
called
that last?
Andrew Wireless. I wonder what that is. Kieran's iPhone Wireless. Kieran's iPad Air Wireless.
Oh, is that all
Oh, is the Vita on there?
Is that all the devices that are connected to the hub?
Ever, yeah. Ben's iPhone. Mr. Darcy, what? Who's the hell is that?
That sounds like
Huawei-
Alex's.
Huawei P Smart, that's me. Nintendo 3DS. Jack PC. You've given your PC a name, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a bunch of Kindles.
Yeah, use mine. I use to name my PC's Bev PC.
Who knows what the PS Vita's one is called?
It will
Oh,
pull
just
a
random
really shitty MAC address out like a bunch of letters and numbers.
Yes. Admin 1061. Oh, that's my work laptop. So I don't. What's the internal host? Am I supposed to pick one?
Colton Banks. Sorry, it's on my numpad. I'm sorry.
Is Victor still fucked? So what's
Well, I
going on?
don't know. He hasn't responded.
Is he online? He's
Uh,
online.
Yeah, we'll just wait for Buddy to see if we can get this going. Then we'll start with 6 people and see who joins us throughout the night.
Yeah, I feel like maybe I didn't.
This game, I've really like. I'm enjoying this game a lot. It's a shame that we can't get more people more regularly.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
I feel like this game.
we're hitting our cap, to be honest, aren't we? Like,
Yeah, we can have 8 at best, right? Or 9.
yeah, I think.
Well, I mean, we could potentially wander into another server with other people.
Oh, I don't want to have to talk to other people. I do that at work. I don't want to do it in my spare time.
Yeah, you're right.
You swindled me.
Alright, try it again. I just changed the port forwarding bit. If it doesn't, I don't care.
Try it again.
Yeah. Oh, I've got a
Oh
response.
yeah, loading the level.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm loading.
got a response from someone. I got
I-
your IP address now, bro.
No, don't look at all the porn.
I wonder what mine will be. You get the whole.
Mine-
You get
mine
the whole.
isn't-
Mine.
Mine is still failing to connect.
Probably because you're trying to connect to yourself. Surely?
Yeah, can Jack and I connect to it?
Yeah, that I was gonna say. Is there like some special?
It's now Jabroni. It's now Juice Boy.
It's loud. It only says me and Ben are connected.
Yeah, it looks like. It sounds like we wouldn't be able to connect to us.
Yeah.
183
No, I think I
milliseconds.
might. It's loading the thing. Oh
I
no, it's
I
disconnected.
just closed it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you just closed it.
Alright, let's jump in then. Where's our
Where's the
classic
Russian-
server?
I've got it fixed. I can jump in.
Live in the world with no rules. Right, I'm going in.
Come on, I'll send one last message to Victor just so he's like. aware that you can join, just give us an update.
Did you tell him it sounds like an antivirus?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
I'm gonna kill Discord now.
Alright, sweet.
Alright, are we joining then or waiting?
Give me a second. I'm done. Tell me. Are you joining? Okay, shit.
Alright, I'm jumping in now.
Somebody stop me! Somebody stop me!